welcome back to the channel. Today you join me out on the big beach, Chesil Beach itself. It's a bit rough, let me tell you, it's a bit rough. But we come down here in the pursuit of a cod. And for me today, it's a very special day. I've got my old friend, Brian. 40 years ago, Brian introduced me into sea fishing. He took me out on his boat. And then he introduced me to shore fishing. I haven't fished with Brian now for a good 20 years. He's just retired from work, and he's bought a camper van. So he gave me a ring and said, "Stay away, retired. I want to go to Chesil and catch a cod," that he's never caught one down there before. So Brian's just up there setting up now. But yeah, what a privilege, man, to be fishing with Brian again. And cross fingers, we can get into a cod for him. But it looks absolutely perfect. Chesil is a little bit angry. We did come down this morning, but the wind direction was right in our face, so we went down and Preston and had a bit of a play around there and caught some whiting and what have you. And then we slowly watched the wind direction go around. We jumped back in a car, and now we're down by the O2. We were going to go up further, but Brian, love him. After all his years playing rugby, he's in a big clip like me. So we just come over here because it's straight up over the top, and we're on it. And he said he wouldn't mind catching a blonde as well. But it looks like I got a bite on my left hand rod already. Brian's already he's just casting out, sorry. Brian's just casting out now. I've got two rods set up and actually in the water. But as normal, I'll quickly turn you around, run you through the rods and reels I'm using. But it does look like I've got a bite on my left hand rod. I'm going to be trying for a cod today, but I'm also going to try for a blonde ray because I need it for my Tronics Pro species hunt. But yeah, I'll quickly turn you around now, see if I've got a bite. Other than that, then I'll run you quickly through the rods I'm using, but I might have to do it from here because it's blowing a bloody gale. But we'll see what happens. I'll try my best out there. If it doesn't come out, I'll delete it, edit it, and we'll go from there. But cross fingers now, we can have a really good day. I've got my back to my wind, so cross fingers it will come out. As you just seen on the footage, Chesil is a bit angry, but I do like it like that, especially for the cod. So today I'm using my both competition nagas, and I'm using them coupled up with the casting specials. 25-pound blaze, 80-pound tapered shock leader. On the business end, on one rod I've got a pulley rig, and then on the I've got an up and over rig, which I'll run you through when I get into the beach buddy now. I got a varied amount of bait, from blacklug to crab to sand eel. We've got the works today, so cross fingers we can get into some fish. Hopefully no dogfish, but you know, as everything on Chesil Beach, they come with the package of Chesil. But yeah, angry, man, it looks perfect. There's a few people turned up to my left now, but down to the right I can't see anyone, but everyone seems to be fishing the O3, so hopefully that's a good sign, to tell you the truth. But that's what I'm using today now. I'll quickly jump into my beach buddy, show you what rigs I'm baiting up I'm going to do. After that then we'll get my old friend Brian a chat over, and we'll tell him our life history together, because if it weren't for Brian I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now, and I certainly wouldn't have been an international angler, because yeah, Brian introduced me to all of it, lent me rods, and I can't thank him enough. But it's quite funny, he's always been a multiplayer man, but he's knocking on a bit now. We were laughing, and he's moved on to egg beaters, he said, which is quite funny. He's doing quite well actually, casting it and that. But cross fingers now, we can get into some fish today for him. Oh, the fishing at the moment is quite good, but the only issue is it's big whiting, and it wouldn't be the same, would it, without the old Chesil dogfish. Yeah, I think I've had about 5 dogfish now and about 10 good sized whiting, and Brian's proper. He's using ragworm and squid, and he's proper getting into the whiting. So the fishing is quite good. There's hopefully, in between all these now, there is a codling for Brian. And a blonde ray for myself, but I'll get him out of the bucket now and get him back, But yeah, fair play. Chesil's fishing quite well. So, and it's, broad daylight across fingers. Once the light goes, we can get into a nice codlin or a nice big ray. But yeah, fishing quite well at the moment. We're going to nip up in a bit now and have a chat with Brian, but I haven't had time at the moment because Brian's just dragging white in ears up there. So I'll try and get that on the film now. But yeah, fishing really well at the moment. I can't argue with that. It's keeping us going. But the temperature has dropped, man. I had to put my coat on. Living freezing. But yeah, I think we've got about another 2 hours now of light. And then the lights will go out then. And hopefully we can get into something bigger. Because at the moment it's just nice big white in mine. Brian's kept me full for his tea. Because he's in his camper van. But yeah, great fishing so far. Just quickly come up to see Brian again now. First Chesil Beach dogfish, my old friend. Yeah. We thought it's quite funny. I got my back to the wind at the moment. But it's fishing alright, isn't it?
It is, yes. It is.
Yeah, we have some nice size white in. But now the issue is we have the dogfish have come through. But like we said, I think it's just get battling through them now. And then cross fingers, we can get into a codling field.
Hopefully.
Cross fingers, but it's actually it's calmed off when we first got here. It was a bit cheeky, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it was very rough.
Yeah, but it's flattened off a little bit now. And some more people have turned up here. But cross fingers, we can get into a cod field. But I'll let Brian get that one back now. And cross fingers, Brian. The next cast will be a codling.
Yes, let's hope.
Yeah, we just went up and see Brian with that dogfish. But I think the issue we got is now the tide's just starting to flood in now. It has flattened off quite a bit. But I think the dogfish are moved in now. So I think we're going to have a couple of hours of dogfish bashing. And like I spoke about, I've got quite small baits on for the bronze to get the distance. But the dogs are just hoovering it up. I think there's something magical about Chesil Beach. I know everyone says about it. It's the beach of dreams, a beach of nightmares. It's just such a lovely place to fish. And where we fishing, you don't have to walk miles. Like we I paid to Ben Bradstock. I phoned him and said about I'm bringing Brian down here. And I said, look, where's fishing well and somewhere I don't have to walk far. So thank you, Ben. Top man, top gentleman. Yeah, we just walk straight over the top here. There's little ruts you can walk up in to the O2. O3, sorry, not the O2. That's in Birmingham. Ugh. I'm going to have to nip out for a minute. It's definitely another dogfish. I can see him laying down by there. There's me thinking it was another dogfish, and it's a baby huss, look. Unbelievable. Hey! Yeah, little baby huss, beautiful, isn't it? And he's taking a little squid. That wasn't out there 5 minutes. I thought it was a dogfish, look. Yeah, lovely. Baby huss. But I'll get his little fella back. Love him. And cross fingers, it might be a bigger huss out there actually. That'd be nice to see on camera. But yeah, lovely. Little huss in miniature, look. Bucket of water now. Perfect, innit? You gotta love a little huss like that. Not as big as the one I had on the boat the other day. But lovely, man. Little huss in miniature. I'll get him back now. And please tell your mum and dad that there's a bait out there for him. But it's nice now, you're retired. You got a little camper van. I can't wait now. I haven't got far off retirement. I don't think the wife will let me have a camper van. No. But yeah, it's nice to have Brian down here. And always wanted a cod of Chesil, innit?
Yeah.
So cross finger can get into it, but we're having some good sport today. Some nice size white in. Yeah. Some lovely size white in, but then obviously the last quite a few casts now the dogfish have come through. But the tide's starting to flood now. We're just starting to lose the light, I'd say in about 40 minutes now, Bri. You lose the light, I would thought.
Yeah. long.
Yeah. But Brian's going to stay. You slept down last night. You went to Aberystwyth. A lot of white in there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But like I spoke about, I spoke to Ben Bradstock and he said, so either come up this end to get away from the whiting. Or he said to go up a little bit further. But this is perfect for us, just up over the top. Not a, you had a long walk yesterday, nearly killed you, didn't it? Up to the Dragon's Teeth. Not a bit to be. But yeah, it's been really good today. There's a few more people turned up now. I think in the darkness we'll see a few more people. But nice to have that little hut then in between the dogfish. Lovely fish there. Yeah, I do like the hut. Nice if it was that big, oh. But cross fingers we can get into that. But hopefully tonight now we can get into one and we don't get plagued by dogfish. Because it is quite a gust of wind in here at the moment, and it's over our heads. It's comfortable, but the temperature has dropped, hasn't it? Proper dropped. It has proper dropped. But yeah, Brian, you're going to stay down probably another night in your camper van and might maybe have a fish, so I'll go back early in the morning.
Probably go back tomorrow.
Yeah, but cross fingers, now Brian's retired, we can do a lot more fishing together because, you know, that'll be amazing now. Well, Brian, we've been friends for so long.
Well, I'm learning again now, and so.
Yeah, I said that earlier on.
Yeah,
you went from learning how to do multiplayers, so now you're on fixed pool and all that. But fixed pool is the way forward these days. I'd say for 70% of anglers these days are using fixed pools and all that. It's so easy, and you can get some good distance, you know, with it, as long as you alter your lines and stuff. But yeah, it's enjoyable. We'll do a bit of fishing when we go back to Wales.
Yes.
Do a bit of flounder fishing, Aberafon.
Yeah, be alright.
Yeah. And then we'll do some more. Ugh. It throws up odd fish down there, doesn't it? But yeah, we're going to get back to it now. But it's great to see Brian. And hopefully we'll see him on the channel again now. Apologies, I didn't have time to turn the microphone on. Brian thought he had a dogfish. Next minute I heard him shouting, I've got a codlin, so I had to run down and land it in this big surf for him. But yeah, as you can see, absolutely made up for Brian here. Target achieved. You wanted to catch a codlin on Chesil Beach because he'd never done it before, and we managed to do it. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And it was so nice to see the man who taught me to fish 40 years ago come down to Chesil Beach and land the fish of his dreams. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, absolutely made up for him here. And I just gutted I didn't turn the microphone on. My apologies, Brian. I tell you something, it is, I know it's not what we're after, but the fishing at the moment is brilliant. We've had quite a few species now. A little strap conger. Brian's just had a double shot of dogfish. I'll get him back now. But yeah, Chesil's fishing really well. And that came on, black lug and squid. But yeah, can't argue with it. Thoroughly enjoying it at the moment. It's honestly now, it's a fishy chuck at the moment. But yeah, tremendous. And we haven't even lost the light yet, so cross fingers. We can get into something big when the light goes out. I'm thinking now this is drop looking big in there. But I'm going to get him back now. But yeah, tremendous fishing at the moment. Absolutely brilliant. And I made up now with Brian. He's suddenly enjoying it. And it's so good to spend some time with him. Yeah, brilliant. But cross fingers, I can get into something big now. Well, the fishing hasn't stopped, honestly now. I know it's really dogfish and pouting and whiting and straps, but it's been absolutely brilliant. We just lost the light now, and it's just a fisher chuck. It's brilliant, I've got to say it, absolutely brilliant. Like, I'm not bringing you back for all of them, but I'll bring you back for the special ones. But yeah, absolutely brilliant. I made up now. Brian's down there and he's absolutely buzzing, so I made up about that. One of the questions I had from my subscribers this week was, which I've totally forgot about, the World Championships. Obviously, I spoke about it when I was fishing in Magazine Lane. I went to the World Championships with Wales. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, now that event was brilliant. Well run by Ireland, and we managed 5th place. Absolutely buzzing. What a team event. First day, we absolutely done brilliant. Oh, Pugsy, Gareth Prezolo, done absolutely amazing. We still don't know whether he's the world champion, or our good friend from Ireland, Liam, is. But Phipps are looking into it, and I just don't want to get involved in that. But yeah, absolutely amazing event. Met some absolutely amazing people from all around the world. Tomzo, if you're watching this from Ireland, what a man. Absolutely brilliant company. Every morning before we went on the board for the World Championships, he'd come over and he'd give me a hug and good luck. And I think that's what it's all about. Yeah, 5th place in the world. Brilliant. The only part that let us down was the middle day. First day we done really well. The second day we didn't do as good, and then the last day we done absolutely brilliant. With me, Gareth, and winning boats, and Phil coming. It was just amazing team event. Phil Clark was the manager. It was just brilliant. I have to thank the team, Reyes, Dewi, and Taff East. Just brilliant team ethos, and we fished our hearts out, and to come 5th in the world, we couldn't ask for more. It was absolutely amazing. So it's been a good couple of weeks. The only issue which I have got is there's something wrong with my neck, which I need to go and see about and get it sorted. I think I need an operation on it, the old rugby injury. But yeah, so the answer to that question, we come 5th in the world, and I apologise I haven't brought it up and all that. But yeah, absolutely brilliant event. But we're going to fish now, high water. Brian just came down, it's 9:15. So it's 5:30 now, so we're going to fish till 9, and then I've got to drive back, and then Brian's going to get his head down. He's on about fishing again tomorrow. But unfortunately I got plans for tomorrow with the family and that. But yeah, been absolutely brilliant. The fishing has been brilliant. For me, you know, I'm a match angler. I love catching dogfish and I love whiting. As long as the fish are coming in, I'm happy. So it's been absolutely brilliant. Cross fingers, we can get into a nice big conger would be good, or a couple more codling. But if I do, I'll bring you back. And what I'll do is I'll keep on bringing you back just to top you up on any dogfish we've had and whiting, or if you have any big whiting or any special fish, I'll come back to you. Just a quick update. Honestly now, Chesil is so weird. Me and Brian would fish a chuck for at least 3 hours, but then suddenly the tide is absolutely ripping through now, from left to right. It's flying down towards Portland. I thought we're going to get back on it now. Another cod. Honestly now, we haven't had a sausage for about half hour. It was just fish after fish after fish after fish, and then suddenly just gone off, completely off. All baits, nothing. I've tried combinations of fish bait, squid, plain squid, black lug, crab, ragworm, and the fish are just completely gone off. Yeah, strange. So it's now. It's 6:10. We said we'll give it till 9, but we'll see, because they just completely, and I mean everything's gone off. I've even swapped rigs around. I've gone up from one up, one down with black leg on the bottom, and swapped it around, black leg on the top and rag on the bottom. But yeah, it's just completely gone dead. Chesil is such a strange place. So I said to Brian, we'll give it another hour, and if the fish don't come back on, we'll make our way back, because Brian can get his head down then, because he's going to drive back to Wales. He is in the morning, about 4 o'clock, and I've got an hour and a half drive back to the New Forest. And I don't want, that drive is honking, so I don't want to be doing it tired. But yeah, strange, man. Chesil is so strange. Fish after fish after fish, but we've had a good few species, mind. We've had pouting, whiting, dogfish, huss, cod, strap conger. So we're not doing too bad, and you know, it was quite busy, and I mean really busy, for a good few hours, which is enjoyable. But yeah, just suddenly then, boom, dead. Flood come on, and it came, and he was roaring through, man, proper hoofing through, and I thought, oh, this is it now, and then it's just dead. Absolutely dead. Baits are coming back in, untouched. So, yeah, strange. You gotta love fishing, and you gotta love Chesil. But yeah, we're going to give it another hour. If the fishing picks up, we'll stay longer. If it doesn't pick up, we'll call it a day. But I'll get back to you. But yeah, Chesil's bonkers, man. Absolutely bonkers.
Oh, well,
slow for a while, so I was down by there talking to Brian, and then I turned round as he's going and showing my head torching my rod. My rod was just bent over in the stand. But yeah, got a massive conger. Yeah, but wait. Yeah. Welcome slide because it went really slow. And I put a whole locally caught squid out. I sent it as far as I could. And I went down then because there was nothing for a while. I went down to see Brian. Like I said, I turned round, shined my head torch in it, and it was just bent over in the stand. So, cross fingers, the fish should come back on because we had about an hour of absolute deadness. Everything was coming back in untouched. So, I'll get him sorted now. Cross fingers, we can get back onto the fish again. Because, yeah, we were contemplating packing up and that. But we're going to give it now another half hour, 40 minutes to see if the fish have come back on. But yeah, I'll get him sorted now and back in. Yeah, just put that conger back. And I've been slacklined again. Oh. Yeah, we just said how slow it had gone. I just put that conger back. Baited up, cast out. I was sorting the rig out after that conger. I looked up and I was all slack on the beach. Either it's just swimming in him here has come off. That was a right strange bite, that was. I forgot the camera, sorry. I have absolutely no idea what this is. Oh, just come off. That was a good fish then, Bri. Oh, it's down by there. Two secs, everyone, it's just come off and it's just down by there. That was a right good fight, that was. I had to run down again, that one then. The surf is proper picked back up now and it just banged off. And then, believe it or not, the surf washed it back up. Yeah, but it's a... Yeah, another conger. Yeah. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, another conger. It just come off in the surf and the wave washed it back up. Yeah, but that was a cracking little fight that was off a little conger, but I'll get him popped back now. I was just in the middle of baiting up. But the fish have definitely come back on now. I know they're only conger, but cross fingers, other fish come on with it now. Yeah, we had that slack period. I had those two conger. And it went quiet again. And I just, we're going to pack up in a minute, and I just got slacklined on this one. Trying to turn my back to the wind. The wind has totally changed direction. Now it's coming, it was over our heads. And now it's coming from left to right, and it's a right chill to it. Yeah, we just cast this one out again, whole squid. Yeah, but we had a right slack period we did, and then it picked up, then a slack period, then it picked up. I guess another conger again. Yeah, the black leg and everything was, and tipped off the crab was coming in and touched. Then I put the squid on and picked up those congers. Went back to black leg to see if the cod didn't come back on. Nothing. I have to go out the shot for a minute. Yeah, another conger again. Yeah, that wasn't even out 5 minutes. And another conger. But that's my last cast now, and I spoke to Brian. It's alright chilling, yeah, and it's all it is conger. But yeah, I'll get this one sorted. I'll get him popped back in. Right. And I'll start packing down, and then I'll come to an extra overview. But yeah, it's been a brilliant night. But it was like peeps and troughs, absolutely brilliant. Then he went quiet for a good hour, and then the fish came back on, and then it went off, and they come back on again. But I'll get him sorted, get him back in now, and then me and Brian will come with you and say good out, goodbyes. Oh well, that's me and Brian packed up now, so all I got left is my beach buddy. Brian just putting his beach buddy down now. But yeah, what a roller coaster of a day. It's been up, down, fish, no fish, fish. It's been brilliant, but that's Chesil Beach view. But to tell you the truth, it's just been so nice to catch up with Brian. You know, old friend for years, taught me how to fish when I was young. And it's nice to see now he's retired and he can come out and fish with me. That's amazing, man. He's got his little camper van now. We're making plans and that, and it's absolutely brilliant. So pleased for him. He's actually caught a shore-caught codling. He's absolutely buzzing down, but there he is. But we're packing away now, put all our stuff away. We're going to have a bite to eat. Yeah, Brian's going to get his head down in the van and leave about 4 o'clock in the morning. But I'm going to get home now, so I get home about 11. So I can have a quick chat with the wife and then get my head down. And then I go work tomorrow. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And if I don't see you on the beach, I'll see you on the channel. Enjoy your fishing, everyone.